In the woods, dark night, catching bugs bright light by the stream, shallow flow, all these secrets glow. Under stars sunshine, silent steps nighttime, in the grass, small zip, bed in hand, quick grip. Bug hunter I roam, Palia is my home. Tiny beasts I chase in this quiet place.
Hello, beautiful Palia people. Today we're going to talk about the new update, the bug plushies, and where to find them. It's a lot of fun. We have been on Palia for probably about the last 24 hours. So come with me and see the things that we found. Morning. Hello. We are gonna look at a few things because the game is still down for right now. We are gonna look at these patch notes that just came out today. So there was a dev update this morning and it tells us a lot more about what's going to be coming out today. There are quite a few extra surprises that I guess they had kept from us. All right, let's get a little thing going here. All right. So, at first, Palia was supposed to go live today about an hour ago. And then they put out a notice that they were going to be about 30 minutes late. And so that has now turned into about an hour in past the time that they were going to do it, and they still haven't came up yet. But we are getting close enough that it should be coming live here pretty soon. But right now, we're going to go over the patch notes first. They've got some pretty interesting things in here that we did not know were coming. But let's see. We'll go ahead and start. At a glance, it says, give your home a major upgrade by unlocking the Grand Harvest House, which is that building right there in the center. All of this right here are the new pavers. If you see those pavers right there. And that's the Grand Harvest House. And you're going to utilize building blocks and add pavers to create walkways, of course. Some adorable insect plushies to your home today, or perhaps build a library out of books. That's right, they've given us books. We can put books on shelves now. I know that you can buy them from Kaleri at the library. That's a lot right there, just in and of itself. They added books finally. Enjoy friendship level 5 quests with Gina, Hecla, and Einar. So now you have an extra level to get with them. Role players rejoice. Chat bubbles are now here. We can do chat bubbles above our heads. Hot Pot is now a permanent addition to the underground black market. And there are new ways to elevate your look. And so much more. Seriously, check it out. Alright, new features and updates. Friendship level 5 quests are now available for these 3 villagers, Gina, Hecla, and Einar. It says naturally you'll need to reach friendship level 4 before you can proceed to 5. So also, right now, the Grand Harvest House, it says, are you ready to bring your home to the next level? Literally, you can now purchase the Grand Harvest House, which features a second story with a spiral staircase indoors and a porch area at the front. Look at that, we finally have a front porch. Now we need rocking chairs. I think rocking chairs on that front porch, so cute. I can't wait to see what everybody does with their porch areas. It says you can purchase the blueprint for the Grand Harvest House at the City Hall store. It takes 1 hour and 36 minutes of real time to build. That is insane. That is so fast. While you can have both a harvest house and a Grand Harvest House, they cannot connect to each other, which we already knew. Yes, put the chest set on the porch. That would be so neat. But we already knew that Harvest House themselves can't really be meshed together. unless you do them back to back. You might still be able to work it like that and have a harvest house or a grand harvest house on the back of your original one, but we'll have to see. We'll look when we get in game. Question: are you able to expand out more rooms or have other additions to the second story of the house? Answer is not at the moment, but they are definitely looking to add more options in the future. And then of course we have our beautiful Fortnite system here. Beautiful Fortnite building system where we can do, this is going to be amazing, I think, for especially the hide and go seek plot that we were planning on making. I can totally see tree houses and an entire village in the sky thing going on with lots of extra, just an extra level or two of hiding spaces, especially if, yeah, all those sweats, especially if we can put flowers on the floor bases. I don't know if we'll be able to put flowers on them or not, because you cannot place flowers on, they're considered a ground attached item. You can only place them, like if we had a bunch of the red presents from Christmas, we could put flowers on those and build little flower plots, but I was not here for that. I do not have access to the presents, so therefore I don't have anything ground attachable items can be put on and then moved. But I am going to start digging more into the depth of building in Palia and the glitches that have been available to us. Definitely have a cake kitchen in mind with quite a few little surprises. It's going to be kind of like a secret plot when I build on it, though. I'm going to only build on it when I'm off stream until it's completely ready. But it's going to be our cake cafe hide and go seek plot. And I'm going to start working on that. I don't know how long it's going to take before it's fully open, but we also might try to do a little like a flow tree farm eventually around the edges of it. But it's going to be kind of like my all-purpose plot, but it's going to have cake party place and really beautifully decorated indoor / outdoor living type cake plot, cake house. It's going to be like a tea house, but it's a cake house. And we're going to have a place to make our cakes, and we're going to have a nice hide and go seek area for after cake parties. And then we might move on to do a flow tree party area too, and just do all of them. Each month have a big extravaganza blowout where everybody just comes, makes cake, cuts trees, hides, hangs out, like a whole day hangout where anybody can come and go as they please. And it says the following items are now available. You get the small wooden crate, the large wooden crate, the wood floor, the wood pillar, the wood ramp, the wood wall, a small stone crate, a large stone crate, and a stone floor, stone pillar, stone ramp, and stone wall. Now, I don't really see the stone things, but I'm kind of wondering if they're going to look like the pieces that are already in the tower. Those stone slabs and stuff that you jump on. That would be neat. Building blocks have a limit of 1,000 pieces, which falls under the max limit of 3,000 total decor. So we still have a 300 flower limit, which does eat into our 3,000. Then we have a 1,000 piece building block limit, which eats into our 3,000. And then we have to have about 1,900 pieces of other stuff, basically, is what will be allowed. Books, unfortunately, also count as building pieces, and you can now place them as decor, though, which is great. You can buy these books at the library, and you can place them laying down on your shelf. I'm sure you can place them in stacks all over your house, but you do have to keep in mind that these books will be counting towards your building limit of decor. All right, so there's Calories Choice Book. I'm guessing because they're named that they will be also readable. So I'm interested to see what the little stories are inside. So this book is magical in that its appearance changes whenever you place it. So Calories Choice Book is a magic book, and it's going to look different depending on where you put it in your house, whether you set it upright or lay it down, or I guess what it's surrounded by. Maybe it blends in with everything. Then there's the Astronomer's Tome, the Majiri Dictionary, the Bird Spotting Manual, Venture Novel, Embossed Tome, the Handmade Guide, the Poetic Anthology, Architectural Treatise, the romance novel, and the navigator's notebook. So we got some new stories and some new placeable objects that we can play with. You can obtain all of them from the new register located at the Kilima Village Library. And Calorie is thankful for your patronage and support of literature. Oh, they're trying to make us be friends with Calorie. I'm already getting there with her. She's not too bad once you get to know her. And these are some looks at some of our pavers that we have. It looks like they're going to be, okay, so like these, it's going to be like a square system, everything is, but like a PNG with a see-through background on them. And then these are ones that take up the whole square. It looks like they're going to be about this size right here of this little rectangular, but in that way you'll be able to place them because you can see there's a little bit of grass is gone from around the edges of these. These not so much, but it looks like they're just going to be like each one is individually placed, not like a drag and drop like our fencing, because if that were the case we wouldn't have this curve going on here. But it looks like these are going to be individually placeable, which means that also you will have to still be very careful about the limit and the number of places that of pathways that you place. I know that it's better than butcher blocks because butcher blocks, some people use hundreds of butcher blocks. That eats up their limit a lot. Depends. It looks like this. I would think that this one right here would be about three planks wide. So I put down 3 planks at a time. And this one looks like maybe 1 square at a time. And then those are of course 1 circle and 1 square at a time. But it'll be nice to be able to make whatever kind of pathway design and mix and match these as you wish. Because I can see these two right here definitely being mixed and matched with a little bit of this. Or these circle stones being mixed and matched with these square ones. So I think that's going to give us a lot of interesting combinations. So there's going to be the square concrete paver, which is that one. The wood plank paver. The sandstone flagstone paver. The terracotta paver. The wood slab paver. And the round concrete paver. Recipes are obtained from Badru's crop store. Badru loves anything that can be put in or on the ground. Ba-dunch. Ground pound. Alright. Mujin and certain insects will now drop plushies at a low chance. So just like the deer, hunting is going to be out of control. I can see so many hunting parties, so many bug hunting parties. Honey lures are going to get a whole new refresh, revamp. Everybody's going to want the honey lures. Everybody's going to want Mujin finally that nobody ever wants to seem to chase. Do they not look like Sid from Ice Age though? Look, that's a Sid face right there. They're cute though. And they're the only plushie I've seen that are upright on 4 legs other than that one dragon one. But they're still cute. They're like so ugly, they're cute. But these are our Mujin plushies. I wonder though too if that means that Choppa plushies are going to drop from Choppas now. Or did they in the beginning? Because I'm not sure about that. I've never gotten a Choppa plushie from shooting a Choppa. But you would think that everything is going to start dropping what it has. So we've got our blue bristle Mujin, our banded Mujin, and then our regular Mujin. And now the following items can be obtained from catching the respective insects. A garden ladybug plush, a lunar fairy moth plush, my favorite, a proudhorn beetle plush, and a lantern bug plush. So everybody's going to be out there catching those bugs. I've got some honey lures saved up, and I'm definitely going to be looking for this lunar moth and the lantern bug today. I'm going to do a lot of nighttime hunting now, and I can't wait to see if later we get like really long, scraggly centipede looking plush. That would be so cute as like a body pillow on our, or a whole length of our couch. Have a little centipede, like the rainbow centipede plush. Ooh, and also could you imagine a jewelling dragonfly plush and a rainbow tip butterfly? That would be so nice. But so far right now we only have these 4, but that's better than nothing. And I'm definitely going to be on the hunt for these when we get in the game. We also now have, thanks to Tish, a white picket fence recipe. So at Tish's store, you can get the white picket fence, the white picket fence swing fence, and the white picket double gates. So we're going to have some white picket fencing that we can do. Oh man, we will see once we get in if it's colorable. But even just having white picket fence, that's a win. Chat bubbles, this is what they look like. Nearby, hey everyone, so it's just a little bubble that pops up over your head, meant for role playing, and they work in any chat channel, whisper, nearby, server. As long as you're able to see the player on your screen, they can see your chat bubble. And you can turn the chat bubbles on and off in your settings, as well as a number of other options, such as text size and opacity. I think that's really nice. Now you can play the Hot Pot minigame, which I still have not played yet. I'm super excited to try it for the first time, but you can now play it at the Underground Black Market. Note, instead of tickets, players can earn some gold with each round, and Hot Pot is available during Underground Market hours 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. Palian time. I do also wonder, because we can buy Heavy Metal Choppa at Zeki's store, I wonder if we will also be able to buy Hot Pot game for our house. That would be real fun. Apparently, from what I hear, it's a color matching and ingredient matching game, which sounds like a lot of fun to me. Muujin will now carry over their health even after escaping. So previously their health would be reset to full when they jumped into a tree. Now if you bring them down to half health and they jump into a tree, they will not regenerate their health, guys. That, along with the plushie, is a big win right there. Now we'll actually be able to hunt them more, hunt them easier, which there was a little trick before the update to where if a bunch of people were to go through one at a time and hit the tree with their axe, then it would count as a hit against the Muujin that was in the tree. So one person would finish the tree and the rest of the players would stand back, and even if only one of them got a shot on the Muujin, if it brought it down, everybody got the loot. But now they've actually changed it to where party members will now share loot for most gathering activities. It says players who are near party members will now receive loot for actions their party members did. So if your friend can one-shot a Sernuk, you'll be able to share in the loot. In addition, the loot dropped will be the same across each player, which means we will all get the same loot. There's no more differences. One of us mines a stone, and say I get a star garnet and you get stone, and that was it. If we are now in a party, then we both get that emerald, or we both get that ruby, or that's how it's going to go. And the skill change applies to woodcutting, mining, insect catching, and hunting. Now, I'm not quite sure if we're going to have to go pick up the loot, or if as soon as that person picks up the loot, everybody gets that loot. Just goes into their inventory. But either way, it says that the loot will be the same. So things like mining, you don't really pick up your loot afterwards. Well, you do, but no, you do. I'm guessing maybe we'll have to pick it up. Everybody will have to pick it up, but the loot will be the same for everyone. So if you get a plushie, then everybody else got a plushie. And if you got a diamond, everybody else got a diamond. But if you don't get anything, and then that means that everybody didn't get anything. So it's good and bad, because you could be in a party before and it would be different each time. Like somebody would get a plushie and somebody wouldn't. So now if everybody gets the same plushie from that same deer, I'm wondering if they've dropped the rate that they drop then. That's the only thing I'm worried about with that, is that they might have lowered the drop rate just because of the sharing. But it doesn't say whether they have or not, so that's not, my word is not law. I'm just spitfiring here, throwing out some ideas. But I hope they did not lower the drop rate. It says additional graphic settings have been added. A static image preview will overlay to help you test out certain options, and we are also working to add more to the Switch as well. So the PC has additional graphic settings, which I'm guessing the chat bubbles is obviously part of that. But we'll see what else they've changed. Switch. Other player character models that are not fully rendered will now have a ghost silhouette as a better indication to their presence. Now, I hope they added that to PC too, because I don't know how many times we've went into a cake party and there's been just a whole room of name bubbles. And sometimes you don't even see their name bubble. So it's been really hard to tell who is there and who isn't when the world isn't loading. Now, people on Switch will be able to now have that ghost silhouette. which will be an indication of the presence of other people in the room. I do hope that they put that on PC too, because we have that same problem. Yes, Jammer, when I'm streaming and I set my game to low setting, I cannot see anybody. Everybody just disappears. I see name bubbles and that's it. Now I have to put my graphics on high to be able to see everybody in the room, but that slows down your PC. So maybe when you're on low game settings, they could actually make that silhouette available on PC as well, and that would be really nice. In case you missed it, the economy updates, we outlined several details and reasoning behind the changes in their latest dev notes, which we already read. We read over them a few days ago. These changes are aimed at improving the onboarding experience for new players at earlier stages of the game and make the value of engaging in each of the gathering skills more equitable. Alright, this is funny. They literally left out 1 gold to give people something to complain about, I'm sure. So gold limit is now 999,999 gold. That's a trolling move right there. They didn't want to have to add that extra 0 in there, so they were like 99, which The Sims has the same one. Renown limit went from 1,000 to 9,999. Go figure. A few quests have had their gold and renown rewards increased. Drop chances for decor and plushies from Zeki's machine have also increased. Yes, drop chances again for decor and plushies from the machine have increased. Gold earned from gathering skills such as foraging, insect catching, hunting, and fishing have been rebalanced for more even distribution. The sell value for most uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary items have been adjusted, with a majority being increased. That said, for mining, the sell values for star stones have been reduced. Good thing I sold them all last week. The sell value for star stones has been reduced so that the skills is more in line with other gathering skills in terms of overall earning potential. I felt that was coming. I sold everything but 2 of each of my star stones. So, now examples. By base sell value, Jewel-Winged Dragonfly went from 350 gold to 440 gold. Shimmerfins went from 130 gold to 315 gold. Azure Choppertail went from 350 gold to 705 gold. You don't have any stones in your house, Jammer? So all of my star quality star stones have always been used as decor because you can place them on surfaces within your home. Now, I had in my chest a buildup of several star stones that were not star quality. And those I could use as gifts for different villagers, or I could fulfill requests. But I sold all but 2 of each, just in case a new temple bundle came out and we needed star stones. That way I would have 2 of each one. But I sold all of them off last week because I felt that they were probably gonna, if they were gonna reduce the lucrativity of mining, that would be the way to do it, would be just lower the starstone value. But so they have raised the value of these 3 items by this much. So I'm guessing that's supposed to give you an idea based on what a rainbow tip butterfly and everything would have sold for, how much they raised it. Now it looks like the Azure Choppertail went up quite a bit, and the Shimmerfin is quite a jump too. Now the Dragonfly, it didn't go up as much gold, right? But we do have that ability for certain bugs to get a plushie now. So less gold, more plushies. I think that's kind of a trade-off there. Over half of all furniture decor and crafter recipes have been adjusted to cost less in terms of requirements. Overall, we targeted recipes that felt overly costly and brought them to a closer to the average values. As mentioned in the dev update, about 50% of worktable recipes have changed, with over 85% of those 50% having their recipe costs reduced. So, examples include Kill 'em a Bench, used to cost 35 sapwood planks and now it's 20. Dragontide Wardrobe was using 40 flow-infused planks and that went to 30, and it was using 6 pallium bars and they dropped that to 4. Flower Grand Fountain, which I have been saving up Guys, I could not get the stone bricks for this. Not while building my house. So the Bellflower Grand Fountain went from 100 bricks to 40. And it still requires 6 pallium bars, which was unchanged. That part's a little sad. I wish it was closer to the 4. Pallium bars, I have been finding more pallium lately, but pallium still is one of those somewhat rare acquisitions. So if we're having trouble getting 100 stone bricks, which is something that you can get anywhere, of course we're going to have trouble getting pallium. If you were going to reduce it, I really wish they had reduced that too. But I am ecstatic that they did drop it to 40. I will probably actually be able to build it once I get into game now, because I could not get 100 stone bricks. Every time I started building up stone bricks, something else needed to be made or built or whatever, and I ended up using all my bricks up. For stone being one of the main things that you get from mining, I run out of stone all the time. And the time it takes to craft silver and gold bars has been reduced. Silver crafting time went from 1 hour and 56 minutes to 9 minutes. And gold bar crafting time went from 3 hours and 53 minutes to 18 minutes. And those are for basic smelter, not heavy smelter. Heavy smelter is going to be even faster. So the amount of gold in both Kilima Village and Bahari Bay treasure chests have increased across the board. This is not retroactive for those who have collected all the chests, but the intention is to benefit new and early game players to help them get started. I'm fine with that. The further you get into game, the more ways you find to make money and the easier it is. I remember when I started off that I felt like it was very slow to earn gold, to make changes to my house, to build rooms, to do all of that stuff. It seemed like I had to choose between getting my upgrades for my pickaxe or building onto my house or decorating or building furniture or anything. It just felt like it was kind of a funnel there. There was like a little squeezing point. And that will help out new players so they don't really feel that squeeze in the beginning. I think that will help keep players interested long enough until they find the other means of making gold. So it says we've removed more common drops such as stone and sapwood from rummage piles. Oh my gosh. Thank you. No more 5 sapwood every day for 7 days from the rummage pile. No more 2 copper. Oh my gosh. Well, it doesn't say copper, but still, stone and sapwood, I get those all the time in the rummage piles. That's all I've gotten, I swear, for like a month. I did get my second sill recently, but it took so long. But now, there's no more stones and sapwoods. 2 stone, 5 sapwood, gone. Right here. They've removed them. They're not in there anymore. So you can go up to the rummage pile and know you're not going to get 5 sapwood. And you're not going to get 2 stone. Amber will now drop at a chance when you chop trees. Now I'm thinking the amber, it is a stone. It is petrified sap from trees. So I'm wondering, because there's oak amber, birch amber, juniper amber, and pine amber, and I'm wondering if it comes out star quality and you can like place it in your house. Ooh, imagine they have amber that has like little bugs trapped in it. That would be so cute. But it says each amber will drop from their respective tree. So birch amber is from birch trees, and all sell for 350 gold. So it doesn't matter which tree you chop, which amber you get, it's 350 gold for the amber. It's also possible for amber to drop from planted trees on your housing plots as well. So all the people with the flow tree parties, there's going to be a chance and for everybody to get amber. All flow-infused wood drops have been increased. Generally speaking, the amount of flow-infused wood obtained will scale better based on the size of the tree. The cost to purchase the copper storage was upgraded, has been decreased. So originally, the copper storage chest cost 25,000 gold, now it's 10,000 gold. You will now receive free buildings for reaching specific levels in furniture making skill early on. And these are retroactive. So if you've reached level 2, you're going to get a small room. If you reach level 3, you get a Kilima porch. Number 4, fireplace add-on. 5, medium room. 6, Kilima bay window. 7, Kilima pavilion. 8, a large room. Note this is retroactive and returning players will receive all of these rewards via the mail. So for those like me that are at level 20, we're going to have all these things sitting in there when we come in. And for people who are just starting, as you reach different levels in furniture making, this is what you're going to receive as a reward to build onto your house. All right, several buildings have had the cost and build time significantly reduced. Now the cost, that's interesting. Harvest House was 8 hours, now it's 30 seconds. Well, that is quite the jump. Grand Harvest House is going to be an hour 36 minutes because it is bigger. Killamador, 5 minutes. Bay Window, 8 minutes. Fireplace add-on, 22 minutes. Small room, 24 minutes. Medium room, 36 minutes. Large room, 42 minutes. Narrow hallway section, 18 minutes. Windmill, 10 minutes. Porch, 12 minutes. Gazebo, 36 minutes. Pavilion, 21 minutes. And then the courtyard is 1 hour and 12 minutes. It's the second largest build time. And that's in real time, not Palian time, by the way. The price to purchase each gardening plot has been reduced. Apples and blueberries have been adjusted to buff harvest boost instead of speedy grow. So before, in your glowworm farm, if you put sweet things in there, you would get speedy grow. If you put savory items in there, you would get harvest boost. But now apples and blueberries have been adjusted to give you harvest boost instead of speedy grow. So that's a little confusing. I don't know why they did that, but some changes to the worm farms and fertilizers have been made overall too, though. Speedy grow fertilizer will no longer be obtained by glowworm farms. Oh no. But will still be available for gardening metals at the guild store. Great. The output for worm farms has been streamlined. By default, most items will result in harvest boost fertilizer. Go figure. However, putting items classified as sweet or dessert will result in quality up fertilizer instead. The output for glowworm farms has been streamlined. By default, most items result in harvest boost fertilizer, no change. However, inputting identified as sweet or dessert will now give you quality up fertilizer. Purchasing Speedy Grow and Harvest Boost from the Gardening Guild store will grant 50 pieces now instead of 20. So you get more when you buy it, but you have to buy it. Well then, players will now receive free seeds for reaching specific levels in the gardening skill. This is not retroactive. We will not be getting these seeds in the mail, which is terribly sad because apple seeds and blueberry seeds are quite pricey. You have to use guild tokens to get apple seeds. I don't know why this is not retroactive. It would have been a nice feature to make it retroactive. If you're going to do with the furniture, it should have been pretty doable for this as well. But if you're new and you reach these levels, you're going to get these seeds. If you've already reached these levels, too bad, so sad. Go buy them. It is what it is. It's their game. They do what they want. Premium store updates. There are 5 of the foxes now. You can get Leafy Flutter Fox. We still have to buy the seeds. It is fine. It's just the thing is like the apples, I don't sell or I don't like seed my star quality ones because I use them for cake parties, but you don't get a ton of apples from apple trees. And it takes 10 apples to make 1 bag of seeds, which is basically the first harvest from every tree needs to be put back into the seed maker to make the next tree. So that basically equates to cutting out 1 whole harvest from your trees if you want to keep your seeds going. Well, when you do get apple seeds, when you put that first tree, even if you put harvest boost fertilizer, because I did, it still took the entire first harvest from each tree to make the next tree to replace that tree. So you get 3, I think, harvests from each apple tree, but technically you only get 2 because you need to put that first one back into it. So it's the most expensive thing to grow, and it makes the most expensive cakes. So I don't know. It could be a little better. 5 seeds I would be perfectly fine with 5 apples making a bag of seeds. But 10 apples for a bag of seeds is quite a bit. It is a little demoralizing that first time you harvest your apples. because you're like, well, now I need to make another tree out of this. So the Flutter Fox pet is now available for purchase. We've got our Leafy, our Spring, which I'm guessing is probably this one actually. That one is probably Autumn. So Leafy, Spring, Autumn, Winter, and Summer. Guessing this one's Summer and this one's Winter. But they can be purchased for 850 Palia coins. So there's a lot of new things in the premium store today. We're going to be spending a little bit of money. We've got our tool skins. Oh look, they show all of them. I definitely like the Leafy one, especially, oh, the Constellation one though. And then there's the pink Sakura ones. But the hands, the bows, it comes with the hoe, all of them. Your fishing rod. I'm kind of torn between these two, honestly. Imperial and Leafy Weave. Imperial is the Constellation one, and Leafy Weave is this one. They're both kind of nice. The Spring Sakura, not my bag, but I'm sure somebody loves it. Let's see. 400 Leafy Weave is 425 Palia coins. Imperial and Spring Sakura are 850. The set includes skins for 6 tools, and you can mix and match if you unlock multiple. So I can have that bow and that watering can. I can have these 4 be Leafy and those 2 be Imperial. I like that a lot. Oh, there's a cat girl outfit. Or a fox. I can't tell. Probably the Flutter Fox, honestly, because look at the mirrors. So these are the 3 new outfits. Yep. We've got the one that we saw in the preview that comes with a floor thing and then a fire thing. And then we have the 3 cat girl or fox girl, whichever one, outfits. They come with little paws for your hands, little mittens on your hands, a tail, and ears, and a backpack. That's super cute. And then of course these right here, we saw these as well in one of the updates. It's like the female ninja version, or that's the female ninja, and this is like, I don't know what this is, but it's got a big long flowy scarf thing. I like the stockings though. Let's see. Femme Fatale. These are the names of them. This one up here is Femme Fatale, is vampiric in nature, and it's 2,550 Palia coins for the whole set. The Sakura is this one right here. So this is what this is. It's a Sakura set, which comes in spring, autumn, summer, and winter. It is a hat, which is the hair, and then the one-piece outfit, which is the same for this. You get the hood, and then you get the one-piece outfit. And it is 2,550 as well. But it's 6,375 for the whole set. And then we have the Pal outfit, which is this one right here. It comes with a hat, a top, and a bottom. So you can, I'm guessing that the bottom is going to be the shorts down. So get the little stockings and the boots. You'll probably use the tail too, which means that we'll be able to intermatch the tail and the hat with different shirts, which will be interesting. Which means that we'll also be able to take the mitts off if we change shirts as well. Now that is only 1,700 Palia coins or 3,400 for the whole outfit. So that's the one that's on sale, basically. It comes with a cute little backpack. Look at them rubbing their little mitts together. Would you like to be naughty or nice? The Femme Fatale includes extra fiery effects when you run and idle. Clock in for your vigilante shift with this outfit. The Sakura outfit comes with a mystical floral effect when you idle. So basically as you go idle, you get these little sprigs around you that pop up flowers. That's neat. That glider! Oh, I need that. The kitty glider? The Flying Palcat glider offers a plush flying experience with beautiful bows. Can be purchased for 1,275 Palia coins. Look at the little kitty hanging off the back. Oh, it's so cute. Boo what? Boo. This is so much, like I'm totally getting that. Oh, look, you cat's on top of it. That's not real, right? Pick up the Playful Paws bundle today. The bundle includes the following items for a discounted price of 3,400 Palia coins. The Snowy Palcat Pal outfit, which is the pink kitty, the Spring Flutter Fox, and the Flying Palcat glider. What? You get all 3 of those for 3,400 Palia coins. Yes, you get all three. That's the best deal. Best deal. 2 outfit bundles will be added to the premium store starting June the 11th, but you can preview them in your wardrobe right now. And those are the Spice Supplier, which is a Dune Drifter. I'm guessing Dune is popular everywhere right now. And the Butterflyer, which is a butterfly outfit. You would think it would come with wings, though. Where are the wings? They have butterflies in the hair, though, so it's a good hairstyle. It's a hat, face mask, top, and bottom. So, face mask. I don't see a face mask. We'll have to check it out when we get into the wardrobe, because it says you can try them on. As soon as we finish going through this, we're going to go in there. Gameplay. In some cases when players would get locked up while cooking. There we go, finally. Note, we're aware this might not address every instance, so please continue sending more details to our devs to investigate if you run into this. The Pebble Plunder accomplishment has been tweaked to unlock more consistently, and you will also be able to see what, here we go, see what pebbles you've already collected as you progress. Because see, I have given Einar the pebbles as I've been collecting them, which means that I have not been able to keep up with exactly what pebbles I have received and what pebbles I have not. So at least this will help with that, being able to keep track of it. But you shouldn't get locked up as much while cooking. Social fixed some instances where players were unable to send chat messages and see new ones being sent. However, we are aware that some overlapping bugs and issues may still persist for some players. So again, keep putting in your dev reports. Keep letting them know when you get stuck. Keep letting them know when you can't see things. It's really important, if we want these problems fixed, that we actually address them. You really need to be messaging the devs when you're having these kind of problems on the regular. Maps and World. Realigned some decorative spring decor throughout Kilima Village to be better positioned. Switch. They fixed an issue where players sometimes freeze and crash while near Tamala's house in Bahari Bay. Didn't know that that was one. Housing and Decor. Remove the unintentional collision that was applied to some plantable flowers. Premium Cosmetics. The flower crown from Folk Flowers outfit should now remain attached to your character when you move. I remember seeing somebody that jumped and their hair stayed in the air. Top known issues. New to 0.180. Friend and item requests may sometimes not appear until receiving player logs back in changing servers. Other issues. We're aware of an increase of huntable creatures getting stuck, teleporting, glitching out, and other pathing issues. Well, everybody does. All of our hair in Palia is a wig. Everything, because it's changeable. But yeah, jump. That's why the outfits, if you notice, that is the hairpiece for that outfit. So the one outfit that they had with the flower crown, when people would jump or run or do whatever, the hair would be left behind and the person would be running around bald. So it was a weird glitch. It was just for that one outfit though. No, it's not, Jammer. No, that it's as much your natural hair as this is my natural hair that you see right now with the deer ears. Okay, and now this is saying about the Cernux. Well, it is natural hair to be bald. That is true. It says they're aware of the, because you remember we had the disco deer that got stuck in Tamala's house that time, and we've had about 5 disco deer get stuck in the mountain. And so when you're using a horn, it'll keep showing up on the map, and you keep going back to that spot, but it's stuck. So it can't reboot or whatever. It keeps new ones from popping up at some points, and you end up having to change servers when you're hunting. But it says they're aware of it. And planted trees may appear on different housing plots where after they've grown. That's the thing that we were having the problem with at Ties with the flow trees. So I could see the flow trees for a minute. I know, Panda. I know. Bundles. So I've heard it worded very many different ways. The bundles are always going to cost real money. The bundles are always going to cost real money because the game doesn't cost money. And they said, basically, would you rather be able to have your broke friends play this game with you or not play at all? Like, they would have to, if they made the bundles free, then they would have to charge us a monthly fee for the game. At which point that would knock out a lot of the players. So the only way they can make money is by doing the bundles at a buy price. That's how they make their paycheck, because the game is free. So the bundles are never going to be free. They've already said that. Bundles are always going to cost extra. So 90% of the players are free players, and you can still be a free player without a bundle. But they said it would be nice if they would, but they are also saying that they said a week or two ago that they're going to start having more sales. They're going to start having more bundle sales. There's going to be like a new bundle sale every week. Right now, this one is on sale for this week, I think. It's this cat one. So if you look, the other ones are 2,550 and that one is 1,700. So it's like that is the first sale, but then there's also the bundle, which is 3,400, but that's the price of one of these by themselves, almost. So, but they're planning on having more sales. So if you see something you really like, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to sit on it. You're gonna have to wait for that sale to come up. But they said that they will start doing more sales. But they said they cannot put the bundles up for free or as player rewards, because it's the only way they make money. And they need to get paid too. They're going to be doing more sales though, so just keep your eyes peeled if you like something, and eventually it should definitely be available at a lower price. But yeah, bundles are weird prices. I know. I do too, but if you think about it, a bundle is about the same price of what you would pay if you were buying the game. And they don't really take into account shopaholics like me who are going to buy like 6 bundles. They think most people are just going to buy a bundle and be happy with it. So they don't know. I don't think they know how many bundles people be buying, honestly. The bundles are a little bit more expensive than any other cosmetic that I've seen in other games. This is correct. They're a little bit higher. I know, and that just tells you how bad we are at saving money. But the bundles are more expensive than other games. I will say that. Pompeii. The moment you buy anything, you get the cats. The minute you buy an outfit, you get the cat automatically. But the foxes themselves are going to be sold separately. So the foxes are 850 coins, I think. 850 Palia coins. There are 5 of them. Each individual pet is 850 coins. So the foxes will not be a purchase a outfit and get a fox for free. Get a fox with the cat glider bundle. That is true. And, oh, I love the cat glider anyway. I'm not necessarily wanting that color of outfit, but those two things together for 3,400, I think that's a pretty good deal, because how much is the glider by itself? 12.75. No, it would still be cheaper if I bought them separately. Because I also want the tool skin too. I'm going to be whipping out the credit card today. And then here's some other problems that they've had. So they tried to get rid of the flow tree problem. I don't know if it happens. So you can change the color. That's good. I want to see what colors I can get here in a little bit when I get into the game. But trees, first off, I don't know if this means that they have fixed the sound, because the sound of flow trees from one plot goes to another plot, and that's a big problem. But it says planted trees that appear on different plots after they've grown has been fixed, which I've seen that happen too. The player character may have fixed expressions when using emotes. As a workaround, this can be reset by going in and out of the collections menu. So if your face changes expression and you can't get it to even back out, go into your collections menu and back out of it. We're aware some players are experiencing issues completing the Prove Your Devotion quest requirement to plant 5 wild trees on your plot. It doesn't say what issues they're having completing it, but it says that they're aware that that is a known issue. I haven't reached that quest yet, Prove Your Devotion. I don't think anyway, but when I get there, apparently there's a problem I need to be aware of.
That's it for today. Thank you, people, for tuning in to watch me discover and explore this beautiful land with all of our friends and all the fun times we've had this week. And if you would like to join my community, All of my socials are on Twitch. Necromancy is Dead. That's my name. Come join us. We like to hunt. We like to fish. We like to bug hunt. We like to do all the fun paleo things with all of our besties. And you can come join us too. At some point, we are going to start hosting our own cake parties as well as hide and go seek parties. We're working on that plot. Shh, shh. You know nothing, okay? And then we also have fun. And there's me. So come play Palia with me. And my socials on Twitch and Palia are the same. So no reason for you not to. Bye.
Clicking home they sing, wings of green they swing, lunar glow, my guide, shadow leaves I hide.